I think they're definitely going to get activities in. It's also not as many golfers as it typically is, so this is going to be a good scenario once you can actually get to the event. Now, of course, things already got pushed back. That was 11 o'clock, so that's going to be the magic window. But I want to talk about the yellow, orange, and the red thread. So I personally know the meteorologist that heads the forecast for the PGA, and let's bring this full. When inclement weather is possible, that's today, it's going to be under a yellow alert. But that inclement weather approaching eventually is going to turn over to tier orange. And then once there's active lightning and thunder in the area, that's where it's red. That means they're temporarily going to suspend play. I think that we're absolutely going to hit that. So here is a look specifically. You can see Quail Hollow right in the middle. If we can bring this full, you're seeing some rain right around 10 a.m. I think it's really right where they have that designated start time that you have right about here. That's where we're going to have the heaviest rain. So that 11 o'clock hour probably is going to be pushed back closer to about noon, according to the most recent Futurecast. But then you can see things do improve here once you get to about 1 o'clock. There might be a leftover shower, but pretty much all that activity is past and gone. So that's the one thing that we're looking at. As far as the storm potential goes, yes, there is a round 3, but this should be a lot weaker than what we had yesterday. Yesterday was going to be the absolute worst that we had as far as storm systems go. Now, we're still not done, especially for South Carolina. Check this out. We have widespread severe thunderstorm warnings. The orange, by the way, represents not just a typical severe thunderstorm warning, that's a severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado tag. But that likely is not going to affect the Charlotte area. Here is a loop over the next 6 hours. You can notice that red down towards the south, that is going to be a high risk for severe storms. Notice what happens over the next 6 hours or so. We see it kind of duck dive down towards the southeast. As it makes that general motion, it's still going to be affecting some of our southern areas. We will see some heavier rain right around the Quail Hollow area, as I was showing you earlier, but things are starting to improve a little bit, at least the further north that you go. So again, yesterday was absolutely by far the worst storms that we're going to see across this entire event. Meanwhile, areas down to the south, it's kind of their turn. What we saw here yesterday around the Charlotte area is likely going to be happening south of Atlanta in parts of central Georgia, even the southern part of South Carolina, all in all. So we're not done yet. Here's round 3. But again, if you are having any sort of plans throughout the morning, we're going to have that last line. The best chance for thunderstorm potential, some of these could be strong. One last batch of gusty winds is really by late morning.